Your finals should be over unless your life is horrible. And even if it is, you're going to get a reprieve from that life for the next hour because it is none other than Monday, May 15th, 2012. And this is Day 9 Daily number 463, where we ordinarily learn to be a better gamer, but it's Monday, and we dedicate our Mondays to dicking around. I will go ahead and turn off this other monitor. Listen to it sing to me. Oh, that's so wonderful. The 14th of May, very important, because tomorrow is none other than the 15th of May, which is none other than the release of this game. Soon enough, we'll all be able to get a Diablo 3 box. How did you get here? It's the 14th of May. It doesn't. You can't get access to the servers yet, but still. Now, I want you to know that I have been very responsible. I have not installed it. I have not touched it. I have not done anything with it. On midnight, I will only use it in order to optimize my stream for tomorrow, where I will be streaming for 15 hours, 9 a.m. to midnight, is what I'm shooting for. If I start to, convulse and I'm, puking blood on stream around like 8, I might go for just another hour or 2 at that point. So, yeah, please tune into my Diablo 3 Streamathon. Have some wonderful interviews with some of the incredible talent that helped put Diablo 3 together. They will be interspersed throughout that Streamathon thingy-ringy, and I will be playing the Barbarian, because I just love beating stuff down. Yes! And Tristan will be joining me. He'll be playing the Demon Hunter, and he even took his day off work, and he told me about that conversation with his lead, saying, yeah, I can't come in Tuesday. I'm part of a Diablo 3 Streamathon. He totally bought it. Let's talk about today's Funday Monday topic, shall we? Yes, we should. Today's Funday Monday, we are going to be examining a topic that I like to call the closest 2v2 of all time. Excellent. I'm going to load up game number 1 right now. Well, I guess I don't want to say closest 2v2s of all time. It actually ends up being closest team games of all time. So I realize I've lied to you already, but that's okay because sometimes you have to lie to people you care about. We call it tough love. This is the greatest, closest team games of all time, where we're, I guess I would say, exploring one of the seedy underbellies of the competitive space. For some reason, those team games are considered the pariah of the esports space. 1v1 is where it's at. But 2v2s and 3v3s and 4v4s, there still can be totally ridiculous oodles of epic going on, so we're just going to check it out. Let's go ahead and hop into game number 1, where we have none other than Wambulance doing our introductory game up in the top left corner. We have our Protoss buddy, Blue Dreams. This map name I forget because that is what happens once you go live. Normal basic things like what map you're playing on, and I actually play a pretty significant amount of 2v2. I should know this. But of course, we're watching live. It looks like we have Einer. Someone who tried to go for Ire got an N in there and used up all his name changes, so now he's Einer. It looks like Tellerin is, of course, another enemy. So many randoms, says Blue Dreams. Banshee, says Wambulance. Doesn't even say, I'm going to go Banshee. He just says Banshee. He doesn't even know what that means. Just Banshee. I guess this is how you communicate in random twos. Which I will say can always be somewhat of a danger, because what's the big problem? What's the big issue with going for random twos? That's right. Your teammate might be a jerk or awful or both, which happens a lot. I am of the opinion that many games that are team-based are highly successful because there are always ways to divert blame. It's so difficult to play a game like StarCraft 2 in a 1v1 sense where when you lose, you're like, that was my fault. It was me. But if there's ever anyone to divert blame to, that's totally what we do. That's what I do. I would totally love to do that. I mean, seriously. Ever get dumped? You know what you say? It's her fault, man. She was awful to me. I'm glad she's gone. Done. Easy. Cleanup. No problem in the slightest. Totally like 2v2. I should work for Hallmark, right? Oh, that would be wonderful. A relationship is like a 2v2 in StarCraft 2. If it ends and everything goes to hell, it's totally not my fault. It was all the other people. And you know, I also think I have my sound really loud. God, those mining SCVs were just brutalizing my earlobes. So Blue Dream's now going to go ahead and start off walling in the front because his opponent screamed Banshees at him. And, you know, gets barked at a little bit, but that's no big deal. Blue Dreams has been through a lot of hard times in his life. He knows how to hold it off. Watch for cannon cheese, says Wambulance. And Blue Dreams, look at that timing, Wambulance, just saying watch for cannon cheese. Here comes Blue Dreams. Here it comes. Here he comes. Oh, Blue Dreams. Blue Dreams. Oh, yeah. Blue Dreams spotting it. Come on, Probe, get out. Come on, try to escape, Probe. Oh, he clicked on the minerals, darn. But now Blue Dreams realizes that he is in the midst of a cannon rush. Will neglect building that first Zealot. Nope, there it is. There's Zealot number 1 coming in. Bringing all the probes. And you know what Blue Dreams says? Good eye. Good eye. Did you just see this? A random 2v2 partner saying what? Good eye. Wow. Again, to bring it back to the analogy that rings true, if we get dumped and we say to her, well, you're a bitch, and she says, good feedback, I'll work on that. You say, is this a different universe? Is this one of those extra-dimensional territories they write about in Marvel or something? What's going on? Good eye, really? In an alternate universe, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, plays StarCraft 2 and is really nice in team games. I'm gonna save this city starting on BNet 2.0. And since I can't talk to people out of the games, I may as well let them know inside. And there's Tellerin trying to do that in Micro-N. And there's the other cannon going down, and the 6-pool cannon rush. I don't know how many of you have played 2v2s, but this is actually a common strategy. This is not a total bullshit cheese, even though it is total bullshit. And here's Blue Dreams with the fuck me. Yes, this is much more like the 2v2s that I know and love. That rings true to my heart. Picking off pylons. But yes, this is total bullshit, but this isn't cheese. This is actually what we describe as a strategy. 1-1-1, not cheesy because I didn't bring all my SCVs, I only brought half of them, thereby making it a build. And here it looks like, Einer does a little bit of damage to his own ally, and in the meantime we see Wambulance doing a little bit of flip-flop, swip-swatching, trying to rearrange. Now already in this 2v2 it's kind of a precarious position, but we do have Wambulance with some sick building placement, having just a single Marauder with that extra range and that nice wall-off positioning, only able to take damage from 2 Zerglings at a time. Really sick. In the meantime, we have a Zerg who's 6-pooled and has $1,000 in the bank. This is definitely a 2v2. No optical illusion here. Would not be surprised to see a Protoss player follow this up with Void Razor, Dark Templar, at all points in time getting close to 3,000 or 4,000 minerals in the bank, right? Right? As the 2v2s I play in. 4v4s, wow. I think they get integer overflow given the amount of money they have stocked up in that bank. Oh, Einer. Oh, Einer. So in the meantime, it looks like Blue Dreams says, need a few more minerals for a rebuild. Blue Dreams, do we have to do everything? Blue Dreams. Asking for some funds, we're getting the tank out, we're getting siege mode. Doing some fun swapping, and now Blue Dreams re-expanding right in the midst of losing this. Wait, whoa. Whoa. Fuck, man. I'm so sorry. This game is my fault if we lose. Blue Dreams, you give me hope. You have given me hope for the entire human race. I used to say things like, no, only the bottom 1% of the population really believes those posts they write on YouTube. And then I started to look at the numbers and found out, yeah, that's getting close to half the entire population of America writing those kinds of comments, heinously assaulting people, uploading a video of eating a pear. Ooh, so fat, ugliest pear I've ever seen, it matches your face. 50 up likes. Awful, heinous behavior. I don't like it. Didn't like it, don't read comments. Still don't. Get someone else to read comments. Give me the feedback. The coagulated feedback of all that good stuff. But here, I'm so sorry. This game is my fault if we lose. That has never happened before. He's apologizing for losing to something that's really easy to lose to. If my opponent's going Banshee and I get Cannon Rush 6-fooled, and then I lose, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe that's going too far in the opposite direction. Maybe that's like one of those ultra-passive, sad people dating someone who's really mean. You surprised me with a birthday present and didn't tell me in advance? How was I supposed to know my room's dirty? I'm sorry. I'll tell you about the surprise next time. That was my fault. I'm sorry. But Blue Dreams, not even sinking to that doormat level. No, just apologizing. This game is my fault if we lose. He's accepting responsibility like a man. What does Wambulance say? Nah, no big deal. We still can win. Okay, now. 2v2 partners being nice to each other? What the double? What the shit? Are you what the fuck? Really? Are you really? That's like saying go to that slot machine and pull it because you only win, and it massages you while you pull the slot. What is that? Are you sure it's a slot machine? Are you sure I just didn't find it? A bailout machine from the United States government? Seriously, two people being nice to each other saying, no, don't worry, we got this. Good things happen the day before Diablo 3 gets announced. And there's someone in the chat being like, it's my birthday, give me credit for it. This is what happens on my birthday. So Blue Dream's gonna be down a Nexus. Huge Ling Ball, watch out, says Blue Dreams. He only wants the best for his ally. And I'm gonna be honest. 90% of people in Wambulance's positions, when they got this, like, dude, I'm sorry, man. The game is my fault if we lose. I would have been like, yep. And then just kept playing. Accurate statement. Looks like Wambulance having a little bit of indecision, but that's okay. As long as his buildings are getting into nice, neat positions. Racking everything up. Blue Dream's just doing his usual thing. Should use those too. Nah, I'm fine, says Wambulance. Just a sort of calm, even-headed exchange between these two Mega Gosus. And already taking it out. Alright, so we've... Hellions coming in. Oh, the Cannon Rush. Now, let's just note that we haven't seen the other people's bases. Let's go ahead and investigate. Zerg expanding to the front. Good. In Zerg's base, getting a Spire. Very normal 2v2 stuff. And in the Protoss base, just gateways, a Twilight Council, which means a DT Shrine. Wow. Wow. Going Templar. Wow. An unusual 2v2. And in the meantime, no Wambulance. Uh-oh, these nerds are gonna start crying. Good thing I already brought a Wambulance. Have an issue? Grab a tissue. And oh, the glorious moment where he doesn't just line him up, he clumps him up, so that way no matter what angle we micro at... Oh, what? Damn, dude, nice. Whoa, 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 damn, dude, what, now, compliments? What, do these guys know each other? Are they friends? No, they would get on Skype or Vent or some sort of communication mechanism. I'd never call my friend up on my phone and say, hey, do you want to get on Battle.net, play games, hang up, and type to each other? Have to be strangers, being nice, what? I broke up with her, it wasn't working out, and when I started dating someone new, she liked the new relationship status and said, way to go, man, she's way hotter than I am. No. In what universe? Are you sure? Damn, dude, nice. What? What wizardry is this? Aw, yeah, Wambulance. We came here as fast as we could. We heard a distress call, wanted to show up and make sure that you cried. The Wambulance just struck Telleran, knocked him down, his body tumbling along the pavement. And everyone in real life says, oh my god, the real world has ragdoll physics. Standard gamer stuff. Wambulance in a little bit of trouble, thank you. And it's looking a lot like Puma circa 2011 late in Terran vs. Protoss. Oh, it's an esports joke. Damn, dude, nice. Well played, man. Right on, rockin'. Wambulance with the 7-kill Corporal tank, Corporal SCVs. In the main base, we see not an SCV in sight mining anything. Uh-oh, oh, Mutalisk, though. Oh, no, Mutalisks. Blue Dreams. What does he do? He keeps building more cannons. He's doing his best. He's doing his best. He did it his very best. He still hasn't done any upgrades, though. We don't actually need these SCVs mining because we're probably just going to be all-inning with them anyways. But Blue Dream's doing the best he can. Trying to Chrono Boost would love to have some sort of Stalker. Thor will be popping out eventually. And our heroes, Wambulance and Blue Dreams, in somewhat of a bind, but remember the power of niceness, the power of being awesome. Mutalisk now continuing to sweep in. Starting to do a little bit of damage, but Blue Dreams, warp him in, Blue Dreams, warp him in. Warp him in. Come on, Blue Dreams, where are you warping him in? Oh, behind the mineral patch. Thor has arrived, and we now know Wambulance is just as nerdy as we are. He has a collector's edition. All in, says Wambulance. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Wambulance moving on out. Moving on out. Wambulance advancing forward. It looks like someone in chat looked up both Wambulance and Blue Dreams, found out that they are both indeed Master League players. Welcome to the craziness that is 2v2, where oftentimes you don't have a base. All you gotta do is apologize. What the Templar really, Tellerin? Templar from Tellerin. Lulz HT says Blue Dreams, the nicest, kindest, most adorable, wonderful man on SC2 2v2. Hopping on the ladder, inspiring people to be more kind. Looks like those Hellions are indeed trying to repair that Thor. I'm sure that will be coming in Heart of the Swarm. Hellions now have a worker mode where they can repair all nearby things in a line. Blue Dreams starting to advance forward. Tellerin and friends, what will you do? Back in the main base, we don't really have that much mining. That's fine. Mutalisk's going to swing in. We have our epic push at the front. Do you think this will qualify for Funday Monday? Kindness always qualifies on Monday. I love that. That is so awesome. Oh! These Thors are hurt. Let me line them up and get the extra special mechanic Hellion mode to help those get back to full health. Let's go ahead and watch this game. It's going to be another fairly close game. A nice little one to wrap up part number 1, as we're going to hop into yet another example of the closest team game of all time. There we go. I did not sync my words up properly. Morrow, no doubt the real Morrow, doesn't use his Mouse Sports team name. Oh, kind of bad map to cheese. Go scout the random. They can wall in. Pretty typical. Looks like Pandy being the Terran at the top. Looks like Archin being the Zerg at the right. Going for the 6-pool standard. Can't I make it in time? He just wants the 6-pool so bad. And a little bit of an earlier attack coming from Zerg, the enemy, and Nike, and Furia Styles. Immediately Pandy in a little bit of trouble. As SCVs versus SCVs and watch these magical powers, I can change the colors so now we can see the two teams there. Worker Rush. Holy shit, cheese. Really, Archin? Really? Is the pot calling the kettle black? Really? Is that what's happening? Did Combat X just accuse someone of having bad manners, Archin, the 6-pooler? He's worker rushing? That's a little bit kind of bullshitty, don't you think? Maybe he should play more standard. Hate it when players just make the game unfair. How? Typical. It looks like Pandy, though, having a little bit of problem. Trying to work it. Trying to work it. Mara will build his pylon number 1 at the front. Help, says Pandy. Wow. My first pylon is finishing up now, but right now Pandy is airborne. And at this point, Zerg says, are you the real Morrow? Misspelled Morrow. Letter U, letter R. I bet. Yes. That is cool. Looks like Archin. This is an immense amount of skill being shown. Yes, seriously. I make buildings, guys. Why don't you back off and show some skill and make a building? I don't know, something like in the middle of the map. Or some cannons, says Archin. Seriously? Yes. Something he is. Some sort of thing. Morrow says absolutely. Morrow, indeed, the infested Terran player. We'll be going with the 10 pylon. Forget to build stuff. I hate people like you who can't even play this game. Period. Period. Do you see the rage with the period? Like, seriously, can't even play this game. Or, excuse me. Sorry, I hit this because I wanted to buy ammo for my pistol. This is the hotkey for buying ammo for the gun. Yeah, I mean, seriously, look at this rage right there. The period at the end. Stunning! A stunning display of anger from Morrow, who is on the tilt. We are playing right now. They can't win. LeMay, guys, just attack move. Look at Pandy. Pandy just ruffling and asking for help earlier on in the game. Nike and Serg doing some stuff back home. Furious tiles. Doing the good old fast gate. Everything's being normal, but here it looks like he's going to try to wall this off with pylons. Oh, that is brutal. Pandy actually has to go airborne. Combine attack. I'm building lings. There he comes, arching. Go get with workers. Oh, Morrow. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you total jerk. Oh, I don't believe it. It looks like Nike had some suspicions. It's floating to the island. Ignore gateway. It's inactive. Oh my god. Attack move equals GG. That wasn't so bad, was it, Pandy? That just wasn't so bad. I'm going to go ahead and just use my Alt-F to show the blue. And red team, this is hilarious with Pandy. We're enjoying it. Epic worker rush base trade indeed. We have Pandy going down to base. He's walling off with a cybernetics core, it looks like. And then realizes that he doesn't have a main. Oh, another pylon to wall it off. Excellent. So it looks like Serg and Nike, no, their workers will not hold up so well against Zerglings. And okay, now I'm in a team game. Now I'm pretty certain I am actually looking at the real online ladder, the FU skillless losers. Wonderful. You jelly, your worker rush didn't work. I'm sorry, you're mad we used your strategy. Accept better. Oh my god. Oh, the chagrin. LOL, get on our level. Oh my god, the just general broad distaste. They didn't fall for the bronze strat, they must be good. People get so mad. You know, this is one thing that I will again advocate before we go on to part number 2. You don't have to just chew your opponents out. You can just win and high-five each other on Skype. That's how the real nerds do it. Oh, we're the best. We're going to be hopping into what I would call a much closer, much longer game that truly will be the closest 2v2 of all time, excluding part number 3, I'd say.